2 years. You are still in love. You are angry all the time, and you know why. You want. You gotta get over it.
Here's where your mistake is. My anger has nothing to do with your.
It is part of you.
I continue to try to have some type of relationship with you because I want to be able to do the right thing. Is it easy for me? No.
Mother came to the house and had a conversation. She said that you had told her that you still loved me, that you had feelings for me, all these other things.
You're the mother of my babies. Of course I got feelings. I respect you. I don't even know why we're having this conversation right now.
The only thing I requested was you to put it in a cup because I only wanted you to be the only father of my children. But I know that when I asked you said you had to ask your wife. And I'm not trying to be a side bitch to no man.
You had a situation with Safari, but now you're trying to make.
You're the one who's married. You've always been married. And I'm still here trying to make some work. You don't deserve me and I'm here. I'm telling you, what do you need me to do? I've waited. Let me fix my situation. Till when? Till when you need me to wait for you? You don't even have the balls to tell me, yes, I want to be with you, or no. You leave me lingering, knowing that I love you. And you playing with my emotions. Why do you do this to me? Just tell me no, so I can move on. I haven't been able to move on from you. I think this so that I can move on with my life, and I haven't been able to. I always have hope that maybe one day you'll see the value in me. One day you'll see that I'm a good woman. This hurts me. Just tell me no. Say no. And I promise I'll leave you alone, but you never say no. You always say maybe. And there's only so much I can wait. Don't do this to me.
I don't want to play with you.
But you do it. You're doing it now. You say for me to wait till you've solved your situation so that we can be a family. If you're never going to be my family, just say that.
That's how you feel?
Yes. If we're never going to be a household, then I'm going to be a single mother and I'm going to continue having a broken home till I find somebody else that's willing to love my children and me. Just say that.
I don't know.
I don't deserve this and I feel humiliated. I don't deserve to be humiliated because I'm a good woman. I'm a good daughter. I'm a good mother. I don't deserve this, Annie. Don't touch me.
Now, this is the face that I made the entire time watching that, like the cringe I felt. I don't know if this is a skit or if this is like for a storyline or whatever. His body language was off AF. And there was a few times I thought she kind of smirked in the beginning. But I don't know. I don't know if this is real. There's so much to unpack here. I don't know the backstory, if I'm being honest. I don't know when she had those babies. I don't know if she had babies with him while he was on a break from his wife, or they were on the verge of breaking up and then he worked it out, or did she always know he was married and never leaving and still got pregnant? I honestly don't know the backstory. And to be honest, my head hurts and I didn't even want to, oh my God. I didn't even want to go find out. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all know the backstory, please leave it in the comment sections. I'm actually very disappointed in her because I thought she was a lot stronger than this mentally. I thought that she was like, she had her stuff together. You know what I mean? Like mentally on a mental level, which is why I'm wondering if it's a skit or not. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. The way she begged him to tell her no, I'm like, why? Like, what? Why can't you just say no? I like, what? Oh my God. Why do women always put the onus on the guy to make a decision when he's hurting you? He's got you depressed. He's making you cry. You're going through it and he's going to keep stringing you along. You say it yourself that he's going to keep stringing you along. Why don't you cut it off? Because he's going to keep stringing you along. If he's been doing it for however long, he's going to continue to do it. Men are never going to stop stringing women along. The only time that ever ends is if that man dies first or if the woman decides to walk away. They're going to always string you along. So that is just like so annoying to me. When he said he don't know, if you are a woman in this situation and a man is telling you he don't know, he's telling you he don't know because he wants to keep stringing you along. He doesn't want you, but he doesn't want anybody else to have you either. And it's not because he loves you. It's not because he has any feelings towards you. He just needs you as his dummy. Men have, like, they go out of their way to collect dummies. This is why so many men want multiple wives and why they want to have this woman and this many baby mamas, and they have to talk to all these women. It's like a baseball card collection. They want to collect as many dumb women as possible. And it is up to you as a woman to love yourself enough to not be one of the dummies. And those dummies include his wife. Okay? I am so sorry to say that. But if his wife knows about this woman and knows about the twins and knows now that it's on national television that he's stringing her along and saying, oh, I'm going to leave. Oh, I'm going to work on my situation. And she's still married to him. If anything, she's the bigger dummy. But this is exactly why I tell women don't have babies with these men, because the thing that Amara doesn't understand, and what a lot of women don't understand, and I am so sorry to say this, but I'm going to keep saying it. Once you have a baby with a man, these types of men in particular, it's game over for you. You have lost the plot. And I'm not saying that you are useless as a woman. I'm saying to them, you are useless, because mission accomplished. Most of these men are in survival mode. As many women as they can get, they are going to get you. It doesn't matter if it's 2 women, if they can get 3, if they can get 17 of y'all. It doesn't matter, because when he gets down on his luck, he knows I got 4 baby mamas. I can go to at least one of them. When he needs a place to stay, when he needs a car to drive, when he needs food, when he needs constant smecks, he knows that the more women he collects, the better his chance of survival and the better chance of him getting what he wants. This is why so many men like to have so many different women. They're collecting dummies like baseball cards. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's literally what it is. Once a man has conquered you in his mind, once you have a baby with him, you're conquered. And now I can move on to the next chick. If y'all wonder why so many men can easily do that, that is why. I am telling you that is why. You are conquered. You have been conquered. I got her. I got her to do the highest, most important thing she could ever do, is have my babies. Now she's going to be stuck in love with me forever. Now, it doesn't mean that baby mamas be stuck in love with these men forever. The point is they do it because they think that. The men think that. They think you're going to be his dummy forever. That's why they do it. When you are married to men like this, you don't win either. You lose the most because you got the ring. You were the chosen one. You are the picked one, but you're going to be the one doing the most crying. You're going to be the one that's the most suicidal. You're going to be the one that's depressed, high cortisol levels. As the wife, you don't win as the wife, because I've been seeing a few people's takes on this, and it's always people in the comments saying, I be trying to tell these side bitches that these men don't leave their wife, blah, 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 blah. As if that's some kind of like consolation prize that you got a man that will never leave you. And I've done videos about this before. Men don't leave their dummies. As a wife who knows that you're being cheated on, knows that he had outside babies on you, you are the constant dummy. Like, you are the taxidermed dummy. Shout out to Guac Girl from last year, because she said that in my comment sections, which I still think is funny to this very day, that when these men marry these wives, you become taxidermed. And now they can go out and diddle and daddle with as many women as possible, because they have a constant taxiderm mannequin literally at home. Y'all be like, why bother getting married? Why bother doing all of this? Why cry at the weddings? Why do all of this if you're just going to cheat? Because men are in constant survival mode and they're looking for a permanent dummy, aka a wife. That is what it is. That's why they can keep cheating. For those women who think that it's cute that men don't leave their wives, like, well, he know where home is, he's coming home. It's because men don't leave their dummies. You were dummy. Whoever this woman is that he's married to I don't know who's a bigger fool. I actually would say that the wife is a bigger fool. But Amara is just as much of a dummy as well, because like I said, I don't know how these babies came about. But when you have a baby with a man, or babies with a man, you have been conquered in his mind. There is nothing else to you. The way she was sitting there crying and the way he was looking at her with no emotion, I can tell you what he was thinking. He was thinking, bitch, you already got my babies. You are a good woman and you don't deserve this. what the fuck do I want to be with you for? I literally got you to have my 2 babies, and I know you're going to still be a side chick. Why would I want to commit to you? You're a weak bitch. That's literally the face he was making. I got what I wanted, ho. I got the milk for free, so why would I buy the cow? That's the way he was looking at her. So any woman out there who are wondering how guys can play these games is because they don't give a fuck about you. They only care about what they can get from you and what you can do for them. And for those of you who are going to say the wife doesn't lose because she can get half in a divorce, 99.999999999% of y'all's husbands ain't got no motherfucking money. You ain't getting half of shit. Half of zero is still zero. The only thing most women leave their marriages with is a bunch of stress, high cortisol levels, possibly in many cases an incurable disease, kids that you struggle to take care of, etc. That's it. And even if you get lucky and you marry like a ball player or something, you get to get half in a divorce, you still lost your entire family. You lost your marriage. You lost the most important thing that you sacrificed everything and gave everything up for. So you still lose. You still lose. But you lose even more because you lose yourself and your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth when you stay with men like this. And God, I'm so irritated with Amara. Like, why would you have babies with a married man? Like, what the fuck? Like, you have lost. And any woman out there who's thinking about doing this, I am telling you with my whole chest, you're going to be left with an egg on your face. And it doesn't matter. Being in the wife's position is no better. It is worse. That woman, I'm pretty sure, has contemplated suicide. Let's keep it a buck. Because at the end of the day, she's miserable. That woman is miserable. Because at the end of the day, the side chick can F your husband anytime she wants. The side chick can get your husband with no condom and get pregnant by him. Like, you don't have a prize when side chicks and strippers and escorts could have your husband every which way from Sunday. But you're like, well, he's coming home, though. Yeah, he's coming home with lies and gaslighting and possibly a disease and all types of stuff. Just for you, ma'am. But this is why I tell y'all to leave these types of men alone. And if you're going to deal with these men, good or bad men, it doesn't really matter. Do not have a baby with them, because once you do, it's game over. I'm telling you. Once that marriage ends, once he dies in a car accident or whatever, you are going to be the one stuck with raising those kids by yourself. And I'm sorry to say that most people are not going to tell you like it is, but you better think long and hard and you better think ahead. But that's all I got to say about this. A lot of these married men don't leave their wives until they have an actual replacement. Typically when women get cancer or when they have to shave off all their hair because of radiation, or they lose their hair because of radiation, or they lose a boob, or, they're wheelchair bound or something, then for sure they're going to leave you. And if they don't leave, they'll just be cheating on you the whole time. Those are your only 2 options. Something about not being married to a man and living apart and having your own life and your own resources and your own money. Something about that just seems to make relationships go smoother, in my personal opinion. And I am saying that from a biased standpoint. I'm just being honest about that. But once people get married, once people have babies, and once y'all start sharing accounts and all that stuff, everything goes to shit. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is just look back to pretty much most people in history. When you do the same thing, like the average person does the same thing, you're going to get the same results. Average people get average results. When you are conventional and you decide to do something different, you're going to get a different experience. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that my situation is better than anybody else's. It's better for me. I'm not saying that me and my man can't break up next week, because we can. But like I always say, and I've been saying in the last few videos, when we break up, I can just come home to my already fully furnished house. I got too much shit in this house, actually. Too much. 2 houses worth of stuff in one house. I'm not even joking. But I love my house. I love my space. I have everything I need. I really don't even need anything. And I can just come home and I don't have to ask somebody for shit. And I'll move on with my life, and that's that on that. So I just wanted to leave y'all with that, something to think about. Leave your comments below. Let me know how Amara got these babies in the first place, because I am so lost. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red, and he won't care if you're dead. And the psychics on TikTok are wrong.